Top 10 Useless Billion-Dollar Mega Projects. You may think countries investing billions of dollars in mega projects are always successful, but that is not true. In this video, you'll see those useless mega billion-dollar projects. These projects were the useless projects in the history, so be prepared to have your minds blown. But before we talk about it, if you're new to our channel, welcome to 1%. Here we talk about facts only. And today, we will be listing down the top 10 useless billion-dollar mega projects. So now without further ado, let's jump into it. On number 10, we have the Forest City in Malaysia. Here we have a green innovation, a smart city built on 4 artifact islands from the reclaimed land and certain on the artifact forest ecosystem. Its location makes a captivating bet for investors who are thinking of investing and gaining some profit through the land. Due to its closeness to the independent city of Singapore, Singapore has the world's second largest port and has flourished economy. The makers have already connected Forest City with Singapore through the linking bridge. The total distance between the cities is only 20 minutes. It would also have its own custom facility, allowing residents to move freely to Singapore and back. The project remained in flux from the very first day. Here are some sales who are claiming that fewer than 10 homes only were sold in this forest city since the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic. Furthermore, Country's Garden laid off over 1,000 Malaysian workers in the last year, indicating the project's epic turndown. Despite the billions of dollars invested, it is safe to assume that the Forest City is currently a useless mega project. On number 9, we have the Interstate H3 in Hawaii. The next useless project is the Interstate H3 Hawaii, having such a breathtaking view. This highway is in the state of Aloha, Hawaii. The total length of this interstate is 26 kilometers, which is through one of the world's most beautiful landscapes. It is so breathtaking that there were legitimate concerns. However, this highway is as controversial as it's beautiful. Do you know that the total cost of construction of the highway was $1.3 billion? Which is almost the most expensive cost per kilometer in the world is $50 million. But this expensive budget, this lovely highway, is not for everyone. Critics argue that it is a dead end because the 1960s defense considerations are no longer relevant, and there is no direct route to downtown Honolulu on the highway, despite the fact that it is one of the world's most useless mega projects. On number 8, we have the St.Francis Dam. It is located at the San Francisco Canyon for almost 40 miles down to Los Angeles. It was constructed between 1924 and 1926 and made up a key part of Los Angeles watercourse, which was the city's only source of water. This was until the 12th of March 1928 when suddenly the dam collapsed and hundreds of people were killed. The self-taught civil engineer William Mulholland, this dam was an accident waiting to happen. This dam was a defect caused by multiple engineers and destabilized construction of the dam. It was totally built on a shaky foundation in an area that was unsuitable geology for such a dam. He was cleared of any wrongdoing, but the catastrophic collapse put a sudden end to his long career. On number 7, we have the Big Dig in the USA. It took 15 years in the making. The Big Dig turned out to be the USA's most problematic highway mega project and the most expensive one too. Basically, it was pretty too, but it still went wrong. The project entailed redirecting the highway that runs through the heart of Boston into a 3.5-mile tunnel, as well as building additional tunnels and a bridge. On number 6, we have Ciudad Real Central Airport in Spain. This new airport was built to relieve the strain on Madrid's main airport. The new airport is one of Europe's longest runways and can accommodate 2 million passengers per year. In comparison to Madrid, this is a small number. Plans were in place to increase to 10 million yearly. When it opened in 2009, the 1.3 billion format looked fair. The project's company filed into bankruptcy in 2013, halting all preparations. The project's location caused complications. The so-called Central Airport was 200 kilometers from Madrid. Most customers avoided the distant site. The most airlines chose to fly from the metropolis. The newly constructed airport has just one tiny airline within a year of operation without major carriers. By 2012, the airport owned $350 million. 2013 saw its receivership and sale. It was a useless project in history. On number 5, we have the Hallandsas rail tunnel in Sweden. The construction of the Hallandsas rail tunnel is 5.4 miles. The rail tunnel is also known as ScanLink, which is located in southwest Sweden. This tunnel construction began in 1992 and expected by completing in 1995. From the start of the project, there were massive problems for engineers on the mega project. To add to the drama, the main contractor failed, and the mega project was taken over by Skanska, who used a toxic substance known as rock-a-gill to seal rock cracks. The sealant poisoned nearby fish and cattle. The construction was halted in 1997 and did not resume until 2005. The tunnel was finally completed in 2015, 23 years later, and far over the budget of $1.3 billion. This was the most useless mega project in the history of the world. On number 4, we have the James Webb Telescope. So when it was conceived in 1996, it was supposed to be the Hubble Space Telescope cooler. Swankier young brother, the estimated cost of the James Webb Telescope was estimated by NASA to be $1 billion. With the 2007 launch, however, the mega project has dragged on indefinitely, and the budget has now ballooned to a whopping $9.7 billion. The James Webb Telescope has been dubbed the telescope that ate astronomy by the science journal Nature, and for a good reason. A series of setbacks and stupid errors have marred the projects, including the use of incorrect cleaning solvents that damage propulsion valves and loose screws that destabilize the telescope during tests. On number 3, we have the Yucca Mountain. The Yucca Mountain is a Nevada mountain near the California border, about 100 miles southwest of Las Vegas. Yucca Mountain is located in the Great Basin, east of the Amargosa Desert, south of the Nevada Test and Training Range, as well as within the Nevada National Security Site. It is the location of the Yucca Mountain Nuclear Waste Repository, which is currently designated as the nation's spent nuclear waste storage facility by congressional law. The government's accountability office stated that the closure was for political, not technical or safety reasons. On number 2, we have the Macao Bridge between China and Hong Kong. $20 billion, only used by extremely rich people going to launder money in Macao casinos for financing their kids' education and sports car in the West. Getting plates that will allow travel on that bridge is extremely expensive and out of reach. Existing bridges have already made it possible to connect these areas to the mainland, but the bridge only avoids hours of border crossing. However, the bridge still has surveillance that allowed the government to catch dissidents that were wanted on the mainland. On number 1, we have the Dubai Creek Tower. The Creek Tower is a mega project started by Dubai to be the most altitudinous man-made structure in the world. The design was blazoned in February 2016, and the anticipated cost is over $1 billion. Its construction, which started with sword lines, came to a major challenge for the builders. The original difficulty is getting so numerous sword lines into the tower's height, which was anticipated to be 928 meters. Came as a problem after construction began on the palace. Construction of the tower is presently halted and is anticipated to be completed by 2022. So presently, this mega project is the one that failed the systems in the world. Now you know what it takes to be one of the most useless billion-dollar mega projects in the world. Share this with your friends who you think would benefit from watching this video, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell ringing so you don't miss any future content. Stay safe until then.